look now at how we tune our guitar. So when we tune, we start from the 6th string here, and then we tune gradually down to the 1st string. When we do, we go back to the previous strings and check that they're still in tune. Now this guitar is already in tune. If you're looking to get an automatic tuner, I would recommend there is an application called Guitar Tuner. I will put a link for that in the description, and you can use that. Just set it to guitar, standard tuning, and that will bring up the notes automatically for you, and you just need to make sure that each string is tuned correctly so that in that application you'll get a green tick in the middle when you're playing the correct note. And on Guitar Tuner, the application, this will be your 6th string, E. This is your 5th string, A. That's your 4th string, D. That's your 3rd string, G. That's your 2nd string, B. And that's your 1st string, E. So again, on the actual strings, this is the 6th string, E, the 5th string, A, the 4th string, D, the 3rd string, G, the 2nd string, B, and the 1st string, E. How else can we tell that our guitar is in tune? Well, you can do it by playing 2 strings together at certain points. Now I know on the 6th string that if I play it at the 5th fret, that note is A, and it's the same A that I should get playing the 5th string without holding down anything. So if I play this note on the 5th string without holding anything down, and then I play the 6th string but at the 5th fret, so I go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get this note here. I can play those 2 notes one after the other and check that they sound the same. So if I do that, I'm going to play this 6th string at the 5th fret first. Remember, we want to play behind the metal. And then after that, I'm going to play this 5th string without holding anything down. And it sounds like this. I'll do that again. So we can hear that those 2 are the same note. So those 2 strings are in tune with each other. Now, if I go to the next string, I've got the 5th fret of my 5th string. So I'm playing this 5th string here, which is the A string. But if I actually go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets, I get a D note, this note here. I'll just play that again. And that's the same note as my 4th string, D, played without holding anything down. So let's do that again. I'll play it closer up. I'm going to play this 5th string at the 5th fret, and then afterwards I'm going to play this 4th string without holding anything down, and they should sound the same note. Catching that with my jumper. So you can hear they're the same note. If I then go up a string, I do the same thing again. So I want to check that my 3rd string played without holding anything down is the same as my 4th string held at the 5th fret. So my 4th string is my D string. I go up 5 frets, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get this G note here. And that should sound the same as playing my 3rd string without holding anything down. Let's just do that again. So I'm going to play this note here on the 4th string at the 5th fret, and then afterwards I'm going to play this 3rd string without holding anything down. So that's the 4th string, and that's the 3rd string. So we can hear that's the same note. When I want to check the tuning of the next string, it's slightly different, because my 4th string is a G, and I want it to sound the same as my, my 3rd string is a G. I want it to sound the same as my 2nd string, which is a B. Now, if I start on G, and I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, that's where the B note is on this 3rd string. So on the other strings we go up 5 frets, but on this one we only go up 4 frets. And that gives us B. And we want that to be the same note as playing this string, this 2nd string, without holding down any notes. So we can hear that's pretty much the same, but we'll play them one after the other so that we can tell the difference. Okay, now with this one on an acoustic guitar, you notice I've got these kind of gold coloured strings for our thicker strings, and then for the 1st and 2nd strings it's just one wire, so the texture of the sound is going to be slightly different, but the note is still the same. Have a listen. So it's a slightly thicker sound. It's a bit more of a pure metal sound, like it just sounds like you're hitting metal, but the note is exactly the same. That's all the same note. And then for the last string, we want to make sure that our E, our 1st string, is in tune. I said last string, sorry, I meant the thinnest string. It's the last one that we tune. So to do that, I start on the 2nd string, which is the B string, and I go up 5 frets. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get this note, and that's an E. It should be an E if your guitar is in tune, and it should be the same E as your 1st string played without holding anything. So we can hear that's kind of the same. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing the 2nd string at the 5th fret, and then after that I'm playing the 1st string without holding anything down. Actually, it doesn't sound quite right to me. That's a bit better. If it doesn't sound quite right, just move the tuning pegs. You can make the note, you can make the strings tighter. You'll feel it resist you more. It'll be tighter if you want to make the note sharper. So to make the note go higher, like instead of here, if I wanted that to sound like that, I would tighten the string. If I was here and I wanted this note to sound like this, I would loosen the string. So let's just check, do these two notes sound the same? So I want to be on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, so this is my 2nd string here. We work out our strings from thinnest to thickest, so I go 1, 2, and that's the 2nd string, and then for frets I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I play this note, and I compare that with the 1st string not holding down any notes. that's the same note.